What's up everyone, it's Teja here and welcome to another video tutorial. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to install the latest version of Macintosh on VirtualBox. That is the macOS 10.12 Sierra. Well, I don't know how to spell that, but I hope it is spelled as Sierra. Well, anyway, let's get started. So to do this, obviously you got to have VirtualBox installed on your computer already. So if you don't have VirtualBox installed, you can download it from this website, virtualbox.org/wiki/downloads. So I'll put this link in the description, so go check the description, and in this screen you'll see an option to download VirtualBox, the latest version of VirtualBox, that is 5.1.2 as of now. You can just download it for the Windows hosts. You can just click on this link and the download will start automatically, and once the download is done, you can just click on the downloaded file and then follow the on-screen instructions to install VirtualBox on your PC. That is very easy to install VirtualBox, so just follow the on-screen instructions. So once you install VirtualBox successfully, open VirtualBox, and this is how it looks like. You're not going to have this one here because this is the Kali Linux. I have installed the Kali Linux already on my VirtualBox, so you're not going to see this one unless you install it. Well, anyway, don't mind it. The second thing you got to do is download the ISO image file. Oh, not the ISO image file, but the virtual disk image file of the macOS 10.12 Sierra. So it is in the .rar format. So here is the link to download it. Once again, I'll put this link in the description below, so go check the description. This is from the MegaSync website. You can download the MegaSync application for your Windows PC, and you can download this this file that is of 5.62 GB from the MegaSync. This works like the uTorrent. You can pause your download anytime. You can restart your download anytime. You can do stuff like that. It is really a very handy download manager, MegaSync. So I'm putting this link in the description because it's really very handy. So once this macOS virtual disk image file is downloaded, this is how it looks like. Actually, let me go to the downloaded file. Where it's gone. Yeah. So here is how the file looks like. It is of the .rar format, as I have told you earlier. So you got to you need WinZip or even 7-zip to actually extract this file. So you got to have the WinZip or 7-zip. I'll put the link of WinZip in the description, so you can go check the description for the WinZip application, and you can download it and then install it. So once you have installed WinZip application on your computer, you can just right click and select WinZip, and then select unzip to folder C uses the blah blah directory, and you can just click on that and just click on the use evaluation version. And here we go, the extraction is in process, so you got to be patient and wait for this process to be done. So after the extraction of file is done, you will get a folder like this. So open this file, and once again you will see another folder under it. So go open this file, and here is the vmdk file. This is the file which we need in order to install macOS on the VirtualBox. So in here, just click on the new button present at the top left corner of the screen, and once you do that, you will see a window like this, and over here you got to give the name of the virtual machine. So let me give it macOS 10.12 Sierra, and here under the type you will just give Mac OS X, and in the version just select Mac OS X 10.11 L Capitan 64-bit, which is the previous version of Mac OS. So just select it and click on next. and over here you got to allocate the amount of RAM you want to give to the new VirtualBox. I recommend you giving at least 4 GB of RAM, so I'm going to type in 4096, which in GB represents 4 GB. So once you do that, click on next, and over here you got to select use an existing virtual hard disk file. And once you click on this, you will see icon like this. Just click on this icon and now browse for the VMDK file which we have extracted earlier. So here is the VMDK file that we have extracted earlier, so I'm gonna locate it. So you to locate the same and click on create. So the next thing is you got to download the code for VirtualBox. I'll put the link in the description to download that txt file. So that is the media file link, so you can go check the description for the link. And once you download the file, you just open the text file, and this is how it looks like. It contains the code, some code actually. So what you got to do with this code? Well, you got to open the CMD. Just go to your start menu and type in CMD and right click on it and select run as administrator. So here is the CMD. And now let's go back to this code. The first line of the code is the directory where the Oracle VMbox is installed. So by default, Oracle VMbox will be installed to this directory, that is in the program files /Oracle/VirtualBox. However, if you think that this is not the directory where the VirtualBox is installed on your computer, you can change this directory to where the VirtualBox is installed. In my case, my VirtualBox is installed to this directory, so I'm not going to change this code now. So firstly, copy the first line of the code in the text file. Just click on copy and go to the command prompt and paste the code here and hit enter. Now once you do that, go to the next line of the code. Well, before doing that, you will see in the next line you will see a name like macOS followed by space Sierra. So you got to replace this name with the name which you have given to the new VirtualBox. So in here, as you could see, the name what I've given is macOS 10.12 Sierra. So just highlight this thing and go to settings, and in the name section you just copy this name and click on copy. Now go back to the notepad and go to edit, go to edit and then select replace. Now you got to replace this name with the name of the VirtualBox. So I'm gonna copy this thing and I'm gonna put it in the find what text box, and I'm gonna replace this thing with the name of the VirtualBox, that is the macOS 10.12 Sierra. So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna paste it here. So this is going to replace the macOS Sierra with the macOS 10.12 Sierra. So just click on replace all, and then here we go, everything is replaced to the name of the VirtualBox. So once you do that, copy the second line of the code, right click and select copy. Now go to the CMD, paste it here and hit on enter. And in the same way you do it for all the other lines of the code. Do it one by one, copy each and every line of the code and paste it in the CMD. So once you have run all the lines of the code in the command prompt, just type in exit and exit the command prompt. Now you're all almost done. So the next thing is if you don't have the virtualization technology enabled on your BIOS menu, then you got to enable it. So you can go to your BIOS menu when you shut down on your computer, and when you start it again, and you will see some F10 key or the escape key, whatever key is assigned to open the BIOS startup menu. So you got to go to your BIOS menu and you got to search for an option which says virtualization technology, and you have to make sure that that option is enabled. So once you do that, you're almost done. Now you got to go here and click on settings, and in the settings you got to go to the system tab, and then go over here and make sure all three of these are checked. And also in the chispet you got to change it to the PIIX3, and you got to go to the processor tab, and in the processor tab you got to increase this value to the 2, and you got to make sure that this option, that is the enable PAE/NAX, is checked. So then go to the display tab and bring the video memory to 128 MB, that is the maximum one, and go to the network and go to the advanced, and make sure that this adapter type is set to Intel Pro/1000 MT server, this thing, and after that, yeah, that is all you gotta do. You're all done. Now click on the OK, and the settings are now saved. Now the final step is to run the Mac OS on the VirtualBox. So just click on the start button over here, and that's going to run Mac OS on the VirtualBox. So here is how it's going to look like. It's going to show something like this, so don't mind all this, just be patient and wait for the VirtualBox to get started. And here is the installation menu of the Mac OS. Now you got to select the your country. Now I'm going to select India from this list and click on continue, and now you got to select your keyboard and click on continue. And you just got to select don't transfer any information now from this list of options and select continue. Now you can just select enable location services on this Mac if you want. It is just optional. There is no rule that there is no need that you need to do that, but anyway, I'm gonna select it now and click on continue. Now you can actually sign in with your Apple ID, but since I don't have a Apple ID yet, I'm gonna select don't sign in. So if you have an Apple ID, you can just sign in. So I'm not going to do it now, so click on continue and just click on skip. And over here you just click on agree and then select once again agree. And now here you got to configure your computer. You got to give your name. I'm gonna give here Teja Swaroop, my name, and the account name as Teja. I'm gonna set a password, and I'm gonna verify the password, and I'm gonna give the hint, same usual password. Well, I guess you don't know what it is. Anyway, click on continue, and once again click on continue. And here we go, it says setting up, so just be patient and wait for some time. And here we go, your Mac is now ready. So just close this keyboard setup assistant. You can configure your keyboard later. So here we go, this is our new Mac, and we are now able to use Mac on the VM VirtualBox. So that is how you can install Mac OS 10.12 Sierra on VM VirtualBox. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up below, and if you have any doubts regarding this video, feel free to comment below. I'll try to help and I'll try to reply to each and every comment of yours. Hit the subscribe button for more videos. Like my Facebook page at facebook.com/techraj156. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/techraj156. Visit my website at techraj156.com. Thanks for watching. Cheers.